What is going on, people? Welcome to the Wavy Baller Hub. We are live here after a 3-1 win in the FA Cup. You feel me? Big win onto the quarterfinals, I think. And it's good vibes, good vibes. 2 wins in a row. Big performance for us. And we're going to break it down, man. We're going to break it down. Guys, make sure to hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button for me. You feel me? Follow the movement that is the Wavy Baller Hub. And let's get right into it. I'm going to bring my guy in. My guy Hamma knows football really well. We're going to talk about the game and just vibe out. Good vibes. Talk about how we're feeling as Manchester United fans. You feel me? So let me get my guy in here. How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Can't complain after a little game like that.
No, for sure. We dominated for most of the game, bro. We dominated for most of the game. It was a good feeling to just kind of I like the fact that we kind of watch games and just enjoy them without feeling like we're gonna be under too much pressure. I'm not like nervous when I'm watching games anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that feeling feels good, right? Are you on the same page with me there?
No, definitely, man. Watching United games the last few years has been definitely stressful, been not been fun, and all that type of stuff. And I think one of the good things that's coming up with this team is we're being able to score more than one goal. And I think that's something that's brought the stress on in the last few years because we'll score one goal, then we'll struggle to get more, and we'll be like, oh crap. If they nick one goal, then it's going to be a whole different game, and it's going to be a whole other extra bunch of shit to get stressed about. So yeah, man, we're playing well. But even with what I just said, though, we could be more clinical because we should have had at least a
Oh
goal in the first half.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
But it's nice. It's nice.
No, yeah, even in the first half, like we started off really, really fast,
Mhm.
started off really well, and then it kind of just progressively slowed down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's they were just sitting so deep, and
Hmm.
I feel like you said, we could have been more clinical. I think we had our fullbacks were putting in good crosses. I thought AWB was putting in a lot of good
Yeah.
crosses.
Yeah.
I thought Molassie was decent. You feel me? Like there was balls coming into the box. It just wasn't
Just
the
weren't
end
hitting the
product.
right place. Yeah.
Weghorst couldn't really get on a few
Hmm.
things. I think he could have done a little bit better with his touch in the box. You feel me? But like all in all, it's a good win. The first goal, who scored the first goal again? Was it
It was a brace by Casemiro to start off. Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, it was the Anthony to first of all, Erickson plays a really good ball to him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Switch
then
it.
he switched the ball. Then Anthony takes on a
And
man
pass.
and makes a really like that's what I want to see more of from him.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think he's like always looking to shoot. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? He's always looking to shoot, and I think he would be a much better player if he made those type of decisions. Like I feel like he's always shooting when he should pass and passing when he should
Mm.
shoot, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
And no, he's gonna get better though. Like I think he's gonna get better. I don't know what you thought about his performance.
Well, I'll be honest. I saw he got man of the match, and people were saying that he did. How great he was playing, and he did play great. But and again, I know he's getting better. I think at this point, I'm just being a little nitpicky with him. God damn, kid, you could have had a goal this game and last game, like set up on a platter,
I know.
and it's killing me. I'm like, man, and you can't like, as great as those shots are from outside the box, that can't be your only way of getting goals. You know what I
No,
mean?
exactly. I completely agree, bro. And that's my thing with him. It's like all of the goals he scored are low key like wonder goals. It's like he
Mhm.
cuts in, he scores this like beautiful curler.
Yeah,
Like there's not a lot of variety to his game right now. But that being said, like he's still dangerous. Like
he is.
he's still dangerous. Like there was a lot of moments, especially in the first half for me, where like I'm like, okay, that's really good play. Like that's
Mhm.
really good build up. I thought the second half he kind of frustrated me, but then the Casemiro pat, like the pass to
Yeah,
Casemiro, and
made up.
first of all, the finish was just ridiculous. Like
He
the
was
fact that a
chill.
defensive midfielder is doing that is he's chipping the keep.
Yo,
Like that
I
is
was
crazy.
I think I made a couple tweets about it because I think one of them was retweeting when for this live and stuff, and I was like, though the Brazilians they were putting on a
Bro,
show at the theater
they
tonight, man.
really were, bro.
Oh my god,
Fred came on that flick for the third goal. That
I didn't know
was
Fred had that in him.
bro, that's cold, bro. Like real, like that is a cold. Like honestly, he made it look so easy. It happened so fast, but like when you watch the replay, like that was intentional.
Just jogged off.
He just like he does that and then he jogs away. Like that
Yeah,
is like that is a really good goal, man. Like,
yeah,
and it was good to see. It was really good to see, man. I'm happy that there's like we're comfortable in games now. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't felt this comfortable with the Manchester United side. Like even last the Crystal Palace week and then the
Mhm.
Arsenal game, like even though we like didn't get the results we wanted, I still feel like there was a lot of things we took away like that were positive from those games. Like Arsenal played us respect, but like we were in the game
Mhm.
right
Well,
to
I
win.
mean, sorry to interrupt, Neon. That's what some
No,
people
go
were
ahead.
saying too, though. Like, right, unfortunately, Casemiro got the suspension. It very well could have been a whole different game if Casemiro got,
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly.
So
Like Casemiro wasn't playing. Like, bro, there's a lot of things. Like, obviously, I think our squad, you can see our squad's kind of thin. Like, we're playing a lot of young kids, right? Like, Palestri's getting a chance. Sancho's obviously going to come back and, like,
yeah,
get in the mix, right? Kobe Mainoo's getting a chance. Like, we don't really have a backup for Casemiro. Like,
not at all.
you know, Fred really comes in for Ericsson,
Yeah,
McTominay. Like, I don't think, I
I think
don't think Ten
McTominay's
Hag.
gone.
Yeah, I don't think Ten Hag's really. I don't think he's
Vibing
rocking
with
with him
it.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
and
like.
I mean, he's supposed to come in for Casemiro, but then you see times he gets put up top, and it's like, okay, then
Yeah, like
why is he
he's
getting put
throwing
up
him
top?
on like Fellaini, bro. Like, yeah, come on top and like let's play 90s football. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy. I mean, it's crazy, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know if we're gonna. I mean, I don't. How many days are left in the window? You see, we got like
yeah,
three
it's like
days
two.
left.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
there's
think we
no.
are.
And yes, I mean, the Glazers aren't gonna put their own money
No.
into the club when they're about to sell.
Yeah,
So I
I think
know.
I
Yeah,
tweeted that, I see because I see on Twitter a lot of fans are getting frustrated, because Arsenal's buying people, Chelsea's buying that.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
guys, we're in the middle of a sale, and it seems like it's getting closer and closer, which is
yeah,
great. But
yeah.
we already could only do a loan. We're not buying anybody,
No
right? So like,
facts, facts.
yeah,
Yes, it's a tough one. I mean, I think we'll still get top four, bro. Like the
sure are.
way I feel we're so we're really solid for the most part. Like the goal we conceded, that was sloppy, right? The Hey, it probably could
That
have done
was
better.
zone marking on a
Yeah,
corner crap that
Anthony
I hate.
Anthony lost his man,
Mm,
We could have done better there, but other than that, like they never really did anything. Oh, and then
no,
the Malasia mistake, that was another one. The Malasia,
yeah,
remember
yeah.
what
But again, that was just
he's
him
just
not. That's just him
yeah,
didn't know who was behind him. He thought he
exactly.
had time to take a touch and then clear it. But
Exactly. So like all in all, man, we're coasting, bro. Like we're coasting. I think that I said this on my last stream. Like we have a lot of good, in my opinion, winnable games, right?
mhm.
So we have Nottingham Forest during the week. Then I think we have Crystal Palace,
No, we have
right?
Leeds twice
Oh, is it
before we get.
Leeds twice? Then Crystal
Shit, is
Palace?
it? Yeah, I'll check real
Oh,
quick.
okay, yeah. So like, I know we played Crystal Palace, then Leeds twice in whatever order, right? And then we have Barcelona, which is
Sorry,
like,
you were right. It's Crystal
yeah, yeah,
Palace, then
yeah.
it's Leeds twice, then Barca.
Yeah. So like all of these games I feel are like prep games for like
Yeah,
that
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 Barcelona
Barcelona
game.
fixture. Yeah, like I'm
Well,
really
not
yeah.
to be a dickhead about injuries, but Dembele got hurt today, and it's
Oh,
looking
for real.
it's looking like it might take him.
Oh dang,
He might be
yeah.
out
You
for
see,
that
I
game
haven't
too.
really. I was busy before the game, so I didn't even really. I
No,
really
yeah,
didn't check
I was
out.
I was working. I just
Yeah.
got like a bleacher
Oh,
report
okay,
or
okay,
something. Yeah, I
yeah.
think.
No, man, I got to catch up on stuff. But no, that's the thing. Like, I'm confident going into this next Crystal Palace matchup. Like, Crystal Palace is
Mhm.
a good team, right?
Yeah.
They're not slouches or anything like that. But like, these are all games I think are very winnable. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
if we can keep like we're rotating, like Martinez and Varane sat.
Yeah.
I think Sancho's going to come back in the next 2 or 3 games. I think
Into that Anthony spot, I think.
Yep, I agree. And then I think Martial will get back in the next 2 or 3 games. You feel
Mhm.
me? Then we like there's always going to be injuries here and there, but
Yeah.
like I think we have enough to get top four to win a trophy for sure. Like we are right there for a trophy. Like we're
Mhm.
gonna get to the final right of the
Yeah.
Carabao Cup,
And
which
the
is
the only way we don't is some travesty of some shit happen. You know what I
exactly,
mean? Yeah.
exactly. So it's like there's a lot of positive, bro. There's a lot of things to take away from this season so far. Like we've had so many highs, so many lows, but I feel like I remember just the first 10 minutes like of this game. I'm like, yo, we are so much better.
Hmm.
Like so, like Ten Hag's been here from let's just say August, like the start of the season. Let's just say August from our first game to now. Like we are so much better, even though there's still flaws. And I'm not saying this squad is
Hmm.
flawless, but
Yeah, it's not done. Squad's not even done.
bro, the squad is so
Yeah.
like we play so much better. Like everyone, like Rashford is making better. Like just
Decision
players,
making.
yeah, like players that like before, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you'd be like, all right, bro, you're just doing the basic stuff wrong.
Mhm.
Like now it's like
Now they get mad when they do the big. They're like, shit, I
exactly,
missed that pass. I didn't do that right.
exactly, exactly, bro. And that's a testament to Ten Hag, bro. I don't know what you think, but like
Yeah.
it's
No,
just like we're flowing, bro.
yeah. I give a lot. I think there's a few people to give a lot of credit for, but yeah, Ten Hag is at the top of the list because he doesn't allow the bullshit. You know what I mean? So like, if you do mess up, he's gonna let you know, and not to be. I know it might come off a little bit of an asshole, but in terms of you know, Ole, he used to always say, he wants people to go out there, have fun, have this. Ten Hag, no, he don't give a shit about you having fun. He gives a shit about you doing the job right. You know, and I think that's a really great thing. And I think I think what's great with Ten Hag is his managing style because he seems to have a balance of when to go in on players and when to help players out, as we're seeing with the Sancho thing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like he knows, and I think that just goes to a man management thing that some, I think some coaches in today's game don't really have it too much. Jose, right? Jose is just,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get mad at you at whatever, and you better be able to handle it.
right.
Ole was too friendly. I think
Yeah,
Ten Hag knows how and when to put the hair, as people like to say, give somebody the hair dryer, but then also put his arm around somebody, and be like, "Hey, listen, you messed up here, you messed up here. This is where you got to get better."
yeah. That's real, bro. Like I feel like all of the big decisions he's had to make so far, he's made the right decision.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like when Rashford came late, like he could have not told anybody about that. Like
yeah.
that really could have just been he could have thrown that on the rug, like bro, it's okay, just you know what I'm saying?
Don't
But
do it again. Come on
he
now.
was like, no, this is
Yeah.
this is my standard. We don't do this, bro. Like I don't care if you're scoring goals for me, doesn't matter, bro. You got it. You have to follow these rules. Like this is not a these are non-negotiables. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like people like think that might be too harsh or whatever. No, Marcus
At the
respects that.
highest level
Like
as
if
well.
exactly, especially if you see that, hey, he just essentially ended Cristiano Ronaldo's career. Like, like let's be real, like he didn't care. He did not
Ronaldo
care.
also shot himself in the
Yeah,
foot
of
a little
course,
bit,
Ronaldo
but
shot
yes,
himself in the foot, but like at the
yes,
same time, it's like,
he didn't give a
bro,
shit.
I don't care.
Mainly
I'm
because I feel like even if Ronaldo was playing decent, he would have. We got what, 1 or 2 seasons left. Ten
yeah,
Hag is thinking his quote in the press conference, right? He wants to be the best in England, then the best in Europe, then the best
yeah,
in the world.
exactly.
Ronaldo in here for that,
Yeah,
you
he
know?
doesn't care.
Yeah,
Like he knows what he wants out of a squad. He knows like he's always talking about structures and discipline, and
hmm
like he's very very like tactical with the way he approaches man management and the way he approaches his on the pitch like coaching. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
which is it's so drastically different. Like Jose had like the ability to like if you give him talent, he can he and
He'll do something.
experienced players,
Yeah,
he'll get you a trophy or whatever. You know, Ollie was he could set up a counter-attacking team, you know what I'm saying? But like
hmm
this manager can do a lot of different things. Like, okay, when we play a more difficult opponent, we can sit back a little bit, then and we can still leverage, Rashford's pace, Anthony's pace, whatever the case may be.
yeah.
Right. So like there's so many facets to him that I'm very impressed with, bro.
I think I think he knows how he wants to play, but he has the willingness to be flexible, right?
Yeah.
So and the reason I'm saying that is like we said before, the team isn't even done yet, right? So I think once the team is finished and we get whatever signings we get in the summer, this extra stuff it needs, especially in that starting 11,
Hmm.
then I think we'll see a little more strictness. Like, okay, we have the quality, we don't need to bend, we need to go take this game. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Let's talk about some of the players. I'll do my actual player ratings on TikTok, so be on the lookout for that. But like, let's just talk about some of these players, man. Let's talk about Casemiro, bro, because they said Anthony's player. Anthony was a player of the match, or man of
I
the
might have
match.
given it to yeah,
It's Casemiro, bro. What are
yeah,
we talking about, bro? Like, come on. I listen, Anthony. You had in my opinion, a hot and cold game. Like I'm gonna be
yeah.
real. Like there was really good moments, like really, really, really good moments, and
Then
then
there
there
were
was
some
like
moments where you were
there were some
slipping and
moments like,
shit.
bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like remember the right-footed shot he took in the first half? I'm like, bro, what the
The
hell
only
was that?
the only positive thing that came into my head was, hey,
And
he did something
he
with his
used
right
that
foot.
he
Yeah,
used his right foot for something, like you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like it's
yeah.
crazy. My guy Peterson, Malasia is the shortest 5'7" man. Chill on. Hey, chill on my bro Malasia, man. Chill on my bro Malasia, man. Hey, he had a decent game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But no, Casemiro, bro. Hey, first
Class.
of all, the run he makes, to get into the goal
Yeah.
for Anthony. The pass was amazing by Anthony, you feel me? But like
hmm
the secondary run like by Casemiro is just like
And if I'm not mistaken,
crazy.
yeah. And if I'm not mistaken too, like I mean, I'll go back and watch it too. The pass was it had some it was a little from further out, right? Like it wasn't
Yeah.
too far. So like to make because in my head, right, when you think about that secondary run, it's like, oh, we got to build up that we're looking for a pass, and then somebody comes in.
Yep.
You make that run where the ball is still almost near the midfield, like that's a different type of run. You know what I mean?
No, it's crazy. And then the finish, the dink, and then the second goal, which got a
Oh,
little bit of deflection, but bro,
shy.
what? That goal is ridiculous. Like, what is he think? Like it, bro. Rodri's like okay. Rodri scored some
Yeah,
bangers. Let me not lie. Thomas Partey scored some good, bro. He has more goal contributions than both of
both of
them.
them. Oh.
Both of them.
It's
Like and
like
giving you the defensive work like way better than both of them. Like
yeah, I think well, it was either right after the first goal, or right after the second goal, where he went back and made like a good tackle because
yeah,
they
bro.
had gone on an attack, and I was like, well, he went and did his
He
other
is,
job.
bro. He's by, in my opinion, he's by far our best player. Like
Hmm.
it's
I'll
like
agree.
there's no. As soon as Harry Maguire leaves, bro, he's taking that captain's armband. Like I just
You
cannot
think
see, bro. Who else? Who else would you give it to, bro? Like
Bruno's been wearing it, so
I mean,
that's
that's
I'm just
true. Like
saying,
Bruno,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. That's a good point. You know what? That's a good point. Bruno has been wearing it, but
That
it's
could
like,
be a
bro,
conversation. I agree with you, by the way. I think he'd
bro,
be a great
Casemiro is
captain.
the leader of that
Yeah.
team, bro. I don't like you can see it on the pitch. Like you
Well,
can
I'll
see it
say
on the
this:
pitch.
was he? No, because at Real, right, you had people like Ramos and stuff. So he
Yeah,
wasn't wearing it
maybe
at
you know what?
Real,
I
but he
mean,
doesn't need it.
maybe doesn't care. He's just a
Yeah,
leader. He's just a
yeah, yeah,
leader. Like he just he's literally grabbing games by the scruff of the neck and saying, "This is like I am going to win
yeah.
this game for us." And he's a DM. You know what I'm saying? Like at Madrid, he had flashes of he scored some screamers at Madrid too. But at the same
Mhm.
time, it's like a majority of the time he was playing at Madrid, he was deep,
Just sat back.
right? He sat back. He was winning tackles. He was the tactical fouls, all that good stuff. He's giving us all of that, but then he's going forward like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous what he's like what Ten Hag has asked him to do.
Hmm.
You feel me? And like how well he's doing it. This is a new role for him. Like
Yeah,
this
it
is a
is.
new role for him completely. Like this is not the Casemiro we saw at Real Madrid.
What I will say is, I think because I saw some people talking about it, right? And there was like, especially when he first came to, there was like, oh, he was only this, he's only that out. And when you start seeing what he's able to do, not even the goal scoring like today, but his passes all
Bro.
throughout the season, right, have been ridiculous. And what I started thinking was he was doing his job at Real. They
Yeah.
had freaking those other
Modric
two
and Kroos.
animals, those
Yeah.
beasts in the midfield. He didn't have to be the passer. He just had to do
Yeah.
one job, and he did it. But
Exactly.
now he's here. Ericsson has been frustrating me a little bit. I'll be honest. Bruno plays very high up a lot of the time, so it's hey, I need to make some more passes. I need to move up a little bit more. I gotta add
Yeah,
some
bro.
extra stuff in the midfield.
Bro, it's like he's everywhere on the pitch, bro. He's screening. He's protecting the back four. Like I can't tell you how many times you see him and like he'll chase down a tackle after we lose the
Mhm.
ball and like
Yeah, yeah.
it's relentless. It's literally relentless. I honestly, it's
And you're right
a
on
breath
that
of
too
fresh air.
about him being everywhere on the pitch. I think next game, whenever because I don't think he's going to start next game. I think he's going to be rested next game.
Yeah, I
Um,
think so too.
so yeah, against Crystal Palace, I think I might want to try watching him because it I do get what you're saying. I see it as well, but he's slow as shit. So I
Yeah.
don't understand how he's all over the pitch
It's
all the
like the thing is like it's not like he's not I would say he's not quick,
time.
right? But he's like he like he kind of like glides on the pitch. I don't know. I don't want to like
I
you see
get
what I'm
what you're
saying?
saying.
Like
Yeah.
okay, when he passes the ball, like he's moving constantly. Like he is like, and he's not like like he's not out, like he's not quick. Like he's not like he doesn't have a shift. He's not shifty or
Mhm.
anything like that. But like he's just quick and like he's just fast enough where like he's getting everywhere he needs to get. He's so smart. Like
Yeah.
he knows where to. He doesn't waste his steps. Like he knows where to be on the pitch. You feel me? Like it's quality. He is the best DM in the world. Like I
I agree.
genuinely, I'm sorry. Like there's no defensive midfield player in the world playing better than him right now. It's just no question
And
about it.
especially right now too. It's just because the output, right? No other defensive midfielder is getting that involved to that much of quality in the attack,
Bro.
right? Because you can say, right, oh yeah, so and so is just as good as the defensive part and the
Right.
tackling, but nobody's doing all that extra stuff on the offense like he's doing.
Yeah. Like you have like the likes of like a Kimmich or even not that they're the similar type of player, but
Yeah.
Busquets, where like they are contributing, going forward in some way with their abilities, right? But like Casemiro, like defensively, just way better than all of them, and that's where he separates himself. Like he's giving you the output going forward, and defensively, he is truly the best screener in the world. Like it's not even a question.
Yeah.
Like he sets the temperament. Like remember the free kick he gave up right in the first 5 or 6 minutes where they had that free kick opportunity. It's like I don't know if you remember, but like it was very very early. It must have been the first 5 or 6 minutes. Like, and he just fouled the guy. He's like, you know what? Like I'm just gonna fuck you up. Like he didn't have to do it, but he was like, I'm setting a tone right now. I'm just letting you know, like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like
and shit. And I know they got arrested today, but I think with him and Martinez and stuff, when they're all on the pitch together, it's like, damn. If you're anybody in that attack, you're just looking over your shoulder. Is Casemiro gonna hit me? Is Martinez gonna hit me? Is someone gonna hit me?
Yeah, I saw a stat that there's whenever Bruno and Casemiro have been on the pitch together, they haven't lost, which is really impressive. Like he frustrates the hell out of me. God knows he frustrates the hell out of me. But bro, he's giving you so much, like both way. Like I think people underestimate his work rate right now. I think like people are like, oh, Odegaard's better. Like Odegaard is better going forward. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that. Like, but
that little flick pass he had on us, that shit was nasty.
It's disgusting. But like Odegaard's not doing that other stuff. Like Bruno's doing a lot of little things. You know what I'm saying? That if you just don't like him going forward, you're only gonna think about that. But like there's a lot of stuff he's doing, like in the pitch, winning balls back. Just being aggressive in the press, like all of that is contributing to us winning games. You know what I'm saying? I thought he had a good game too. I'll be real.
Yeah, I think he did well as well. That was a weird sentence, but but yeah, I agree too. I know he's that number 10 for us, and especially with the conversion rate in between, actually in goals, but also in assists. Right, people were talking about how he has so many stuff in such a short amount of time. So I get it, right? People want him to be at that level, but I don't. I think there needs to be a little bit of realism, if that's how I put that.
Yeah,
he's not going to be able to do that every game.
No, facts.
And so you want all the extra stuff, mainly because when he is struggling, he's going to give you all the extra stuff.
Exactly.
Right? So.
No, yeah, bro, it's a good spot to be in, bro. How do you feel about Maguire? Like, let's talk about that, because there was in the press conference leading up to this game, there was kind of got like pressed a little bit by one of the reporters, like asking about Maguire, like, is he your fifth choice center back? Blah blah blah. Like,
some of those
kind of just like egging him on, trying to get a response from Ten Hag. Ten Hag's like, nah, he's a good player. He's training well. You just gotta. He was sick.
Yeah.
He was sick. He just has to fight for his place. Like everyone's playing well, and it's not a lie. But I thought he had an okay game for the most part. Like the reality of it is like we know who Ten Hag's favorite center backs are. Like
easily.
Maguire knows that. You know what I'm saying? Like Lindelof knows that. Like
if Lindelof ain't complaining either. Lindelof's chilling.
Yeah, Martin. I think Lindelof's will be more than happy to be a rotational center back. I think he's comfortable in that role. Maguire kind of has
like this.
Yeah, Maguire kind of has a bigger profile as a player. He's kind of Man United's captain, right? He's played for England in big games, so he has I don't want to say a bloated profile, but like he just is more. There's gonna be more questions asked of him. Like if he's on the bench, like people are gonna be like, so you just want to sit on the bench? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
So he's got to leave. You know what I'm saying? He's got to leave.
Yeah, I agree. I think again, I agree with today. I don't think he played terrible. It probably was a game that was more in his favor, right? The strikers that was up there, Andy Carroll. Also, Carroll's a dickhead. He should have been sent. He should have at least got a card.
The Malacia foul earlier in the game where he just like bodies Malacia out of bounds.
Shoulder checks him. No, but also there was the one on Ericsson where he wrapped his legs around Ericsson. Dirty. I was like, what the hell was that?
The Ericsson one was dirty as hell for sure.
I'm happy. I was happy as hell when he got sent off. But that was, that's a style of striker that suits Harry Maguire because he can go body for body, height for height, and he'll be all right.
Right.
But I do agree. I think like you said, I think he knows that he's down on the pecking order now. And even though Ten Hag, I think, was just being professional. Obviously he's not going to sit there and be like, yeah, no, he's at the bottom of the right. He's not going to say that. So, but I do think I think Maguire is on the list of people to go out. There's a couple other people who I'd put on that list, but yeah. And then I agree with you as well, just because of his profile with England. And is the same manager still in England? Did he keep
Yeah, yeah,
going? Yeah.
Southgate, yeah.
So Saka plays a certain way, and that's how and Maguire fits into that and everything. So he still has to keep up his profile, like you said. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think moving out would be good. And I think if I'm being honest, I if I was him, I'd go to a different country. I don't know if I'd stay in the Prem.
No, I'm honestly, I would consider Italy, bro. If I was him, like I feel like, bro, go to Italy, go play for like, I don't know, Roma or something like that, and just have a good career.
Yeah.
Like learn Italian, bro. The food's amazing. You
Oh,
feel me?
bro,
Like,
dude, I studied
bro,
abroad in Italy for a month. That food
yeah,
was
bro.
ridiculous.
Just go have a good time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
he'll never do it though. I don't think he has the cojones to
yeah.
go
He
to another
definitely wouldn't be
country.
comfortable.
No,
Yeah,
no, he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I mean it's an interesting one. He is our captain, you know what I'm saying? But bro, it's like he knows, man. He knows. My guy Peter says he won't leave the protection of the English media for me. Oh yeah, for me to would
yeah,
absolutely rinse him. Like he's not. I'm like, listen, I will say this. I was one of the first to call this guy like before. Like it's kind of trendy to say he's bad now. You know what I'm
Oh no,
saying?
I've
Like,
hated him for a while.
bro,
I'm
I
being
I
nice
said
right
it,
now.
bro. I said it 3 months in, bro. I said it
Yeah,
3 months, and I said Victor Lindelof is better than him, and people were remember like on All
yeah,
for United,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I would say this like religiously, like for years. I'm like, bro,
Uh,
I'm trying. I don't know what y'all are looking at. I'm telling you, Victor Lindelof is better than this guy. Like, and
it
I don't know.
it used to always blow my mind because I was like I used to say that I agreed with you, like and back on All for United too as well. I started saying it, and I was like, I get where you all want to say he has his strengths, but all of his weaknesses are way too much of a factor.
Yeah,
Not just in a certain style. I just think in the modern day of football, you can't be a
bro,
center back and not like you can't be a center back and not be able to turn. You can't be a center back and
bro.
not be
That's
able to get back.
exactly
Like it's
no turn of
impossible.
pace, nothing. Listen, and I, I'm not saying he's a terrible center
Yeah,
back. You know what I'm saying? Like he's playing for England. Like I'm come on. Like I'm not like you have to be some form of decent to get to that level. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, but at the
I'd
same
say
time,
I'd
it's
say
like
he's a mid table.
yeah, he's a mid exactly. He's a mid-table center. Like
Yeah.
he's like a Everton center back or he's like a Villa center back. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
he's like the fact that we paid 80 million pounds for him is not like is crazy. Like it is crazy. People complain about the Pogba 90 million. Like
Mm.
we got
People,
something,
people already complain about Anthony. It's like real no.
bro.
Yeah,
Like I know
81.
listen, Anthony frustrates me, but it's just like, come on, bro. He's got he's got imposter syndrome and a lack of self-awareness. Decent player though. No, he does. He really does. Like remember when he was like, I wouldn't be Man United captain if I was making mistakes and blah blah blah. Like I'm
I'm
like,
gonna go
bro,
watch film, bro. You're
what are
making
you talking
mistakes.
about, bro? You're making mistakes. I remember this, bro. My memory is really good. I remember
Why not?
the first full season under Ollie. We played Crystal Palace, and I think we lost 2-1, like in the last minute, like something ridiculous.
Yeah,
And then there was a goal that Lindelof was soft in the air, and then I just remember like Maguire was in a decent position, but he was so slow when he turned.
yeah.
Like it was like Lindelof made the first mistake, right? But like when he turned and Jordan Ayew burned him for pace, I was like, oh my! Like I literally was like, this was like the second or third game. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like this is. I could not. I was like, this man is the slowest person I've ever seen on a football pitch, bro. It
Yeah, yeah.
was sick.
Yeah, I just called Casemiro slow as shit earlier in the show. Maguire's even slower.
Yeah, sharing your own
Like
stats via IG is insane. But yeah, he really did that too. Like, I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, that is like, what are you doing? Like, you're a center
any
back, bro.
professional athlete. Like,
Bro,
why would you do
you're a,
that?
you're a center back, bro. Unless you're breaking records, like
Yeah,
like look, if LeBron breaks the all-time leading scoring record, like okay, you can post that, bro. Like that's pretty cool. Like that's
yeah.
pretty dope. But like you being like third in the league in like headers or some shit, like that's not that
Then
cool.
you're what is he 6'2"?
Like,
What is he? 6'5"?
yeah, like bro, come on, man. Like what are we doing here? But hey, you know what? He had a decent game. I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? But he is donezo. like I don't think Ten Hag gives two shits like at all.
He's gonna be playing a little more, but because of how congested our next month or 2 months is, I think he'll be playing more. But that's just because of the congestion of games. I
If you
talking about some tall people though. What is it?
If you know you're good and you're playing well, you don't need to tell us how good you are. We all have I know facts. Facts. What were you about to say though, bro?
No, I was gonna say, talking to be a little more positive though, talking about some tall people, man. Freaking, if Weghorst could just start putting in a few more goals, I think everybody would be raging about him.
Yeah,
I know some
yeah,
people are
bro.
upset because he's not
Yeah.
scoring, but bro, the feet of
Yeah, bro.
somebody his size is
Bro,
ridiculous.
it's really good. I will say like I think today might have been his worst performance in my opinion, just in terms of like only because like he had a lot of like little like poachers opportunities in the box where
Yeah,
like
yeah.
AWB's putting in a good ball, Rashford's like
At least get a
cutting
touch.
back like and there's just he's not in the right position or he's like he can't get his feet together in the box right before he's supposed
Yeah,
to score like but other than that, like in games where he's just literally asked to put his back to go and link up play, or like, he's done really decent at that. Like, and I don't know what like if you're critical of Weghorst, I'm like, what did you expect?
yeah.
Like
Because he
from
was gonna be a
you,
Cavani. He's not
yeah,
that
like
level, you know. Like,
what were you expecting from Wout Weghorst? Like with all due respect, like he's had good moments in his career. Like there was a stretch in his career where he had like 20 goal contributions for like 4 straight seasons. Like he's had like moments in his career, like in Germany specifically, where like he was playing really well. But
yeah,
then he went to Burnley, I think, and things kind of like fell off. You know what I'm saying? But like he's just decent.
yeah.
Like you
He
know what
was
I'm
gonna
saying? Like
expect, you know,
he's doing more than Ronaldo was doing. Like man time, like he was really doing more than Ronaldo was doing. Like what? Like think about it. What was Ronaldo doing?
he
Literally nothing.
was
Literally nothing.
he was half pressing and missing
And missing
chances.
sitters.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was literally all he was doing. No link up play, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
like listen, I love Ronaldo. You can see that. You can literally see the jersey back there. So like, this isn't like I just give it real. Like he's one of my
yeah.
favorite players ever. But what was he doing? Like, come on, bro. Like,
And
Veghorst is at least,
unfortunately, I think you're seeing it now at
bro.
you know,
He's in
it's
Saudi Arabia stinking it out, bro. It's so sad, bro. Hey, rest in like rep to
yeah.
rip to Ronaldo's career, bro. It's so sad. Like it just
Should have freaking went to the MLS. At least people would have
oh,
been
yeah,
there
bro.
for
Just go play for LA Galaxy and score like
him.
100 goals, bro. Like,
make,
like,
make make some money doing some commercials at
bro,
Hollywood
go get back.
shipments.
Say, go to LA, make some money, enjoy the sun. Maybe work out a little bit less. You can eat a little
Yeah,
bit, eat a little bit.
LA food.
Just like just you can take it a little easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now you're in Saudi Arabia and they're like, bro, we want Vincent Abubakar back. Like, oh
Yo, somebody
no,
was standing on his jersey. I was like,
oh
that's wild.
no,
Yeah, you're like
Vincent,
United fans didn't even do that after the interview, bro. You
bro,
standing on his jersey.
bro.
Oh my god.
They said we want Vincent Abubakar back, bro. That
Where
is
did that go? I
sick.
know they released him.
I
Did he
don't
get
even
another
know.
team?
I don't know, bro. My man said he should have played nice and tried to make it work at United. Could have seamlessly lifted some cups and walked away. Facts. He look at the end of the thing is, I think Ten Hag just wanted him to be the backup number 9, like literally just do
Yeah.
what Veco. And you know what? If he would have been playing right now, that's the like it would have. Well, maybe Rashford would have been playing through the middle, but whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, with
he would
Martial
he would
down.
have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
he would have been coming off the bench, bro. He would have been coming off the bench and like
Regularly. It's not like he was
regularly.
just
He would,
satching there.
yeah, bro. He
Yeah.
would have gotten games. He probably would have started in a game like this. You know what I'm saying? Get your goal. Just ride off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you
But no,
chose to go and talk to Piers Morgan,
out
bro.
of all people.
Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan, who doesn't understand a thing about football, bro. Literally, he has no football brain, bro. Like none. Like, come
I
on, bro.
just like, and even, I'm sorry, but also just in the media world, like you could have found somebody better, like.
I know. I know, bro.
But yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy, but hey, it is what it is, man. We're vibing out, bro. Having a good time. Appreciate everyone who's showing love and watching. We've had like 5 to 10 people watching this whole time. So hey, much love to everybody. But yeah, no, God, we're gonna wrap up pretty soon, bro. But just final thoughts on the game. Looking ahead to Crystal Palace, bro. How are you feeling about the team, man? What is your this overall? We're at the halfway point of the season, right? Pretty much. Like how are you feeling about the team right now?
I'm feeling confident. I think when we're at our strongest, we're a very good team. When all everybody's healthy and we have that main starting 11, I think it like today, we had good control, but I think that main starting 11 might also give us a little more. What's what I'm looking for here? A little more danger in the finishing in the clinical department.
Yeah.
Um, and the funny thing is, oh, no, sorry. Also, I think people from the bench and people who are technically in the secondary positions of certain spots on the field are playing well. right? Juan Lusaka is right now playing consistently because of Dallas injury, but he's taking advantage of it. He's showing a lot of improvement, and I think that's a
Yeah,
good
bro.
thing.
He's had
And
a good game.
he did, yeah, he had a real good game, and I think it's going to end up working out in our favor. One, because we have, even though people are like, oh, it's a congested thing, but hey, we're still in all of these things, and we haven't even gotten to Europa League to see if we can take advantage of that too. So I think it's going to be a good second half of the season, and hopefully it finishes in a way that we can capitalize in the summer and improve the team overall even more.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I agree, bro. I think it's like a lot of people, in my opinion, like a lot of United fans are not looking at the bigger picture. Like they're really mad we're not
Mhm.
making signings and our rivals are. But like
Yeah.
you have to look at the reality of the situation. Like you're never like for and I hate saying this, but like people really think they can influence billionaires by complaining, and I'm just like, bro, like billionaires live in a different world than us. Like,
We're not
you
even
know,
on their radar. I
like
don't think.
if the Glazers didn't want to sell this club, they would not sell it. And what are we gonna do about it? Like realistically,
And
like
and also, I think they're selling it too because I'm pretty sure it's dropping. Like the
yeah,
the
of
worth,
course,
right? Because it was, are we below 4 billion now?
yeah, something like that.
We were at four point
Like they
five a couple
they
years
they've
ago.
they've made they feel like they've run out of like just financial decisions they made with the club. They're like, bro, well, let's just cash in now. Like
Yeah,
we've made a lot of money off of this club, right? Let's just cash in, cut our losses, move on with our lives, go make another investment, and be on our
go
way.
watch the
You know what I'm
Bucks.
saying?
Well, actually,
Like,
now they
yeah,
got to go fix the Bucks because Brady
yeah,
left.
yeah, bro. Like,
So,
like they're gonna. It's a good thing. You have to look at look at the long term. Like the fact that we know that they're actively selling the club. You should be celebrating. Like,
mhm.
forget about this transfer window, bro. I think we're gonna get top
that
four. Granted,
that also
unless
means Tenag isn't going anywhere, right? Like
exactly Ten Hag's not going nowhere. Like we should just be thankful. Shout out to Peter. We're not Chelsea. Like if we have like 10 or 11 injuries, then okay, maybe we're in trouble. But like the chances of that happening, bro, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think that's the case. We've had injuries. You know what I'm saying? Martial's been hurt. Sancho's been away. You know what I'm saying?
Dallo with his calf.
Dallow's
The
been
calf's
out.
just a
Like
pain in the ass because it's
yeah,
that muscle.
so like, bro, there's things we're overcoming. You know what I'm saying? But we're just grinding out results. So hey, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. But you know what I'm saying? Next stream. So I'm debating if I want to stream tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I've been going pretty strong for the past. I've been going strong. I've been going strong. For the past couple of days. If I was to do a stream tomorrow, it'd probably be a Premier League stream because I just haven't done that in a while. But I need to get some guests. So Peter, I might actually hit you up. So my bad, but but I might hit you up, bro. Anyway, shout out to Manuel Edwards. I love Ronaldo, but he violated. He has to go. No, for sure, he had to go. Like, not a question. We are much better for it. But no, guys, get your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate to everyone who shows love as always to the channel. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're at 330 something subscribers. Let's get it up to like 350. You feel me? Make sure to follow my guy Hamma. His information is in the description. It's also right. It's actually right there too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, show my boy some love. If I'm live tomorrow, I'm gonna let y'all know early. But it won't be Manchester United. It'll probably be like Premier League or something, whatever the
Overall,
case may be. Yeah. But no, guys, great stream. Halma, appreciate you as always, and we will talk very, very shortly. All right, deuces.